all.
Yes, there's everything so far. If I've granted the motion in limine, it's not coming in at all, not in opening statements, not in any question of a witness, not jury selection other than what we've discussed here, the exceptions, unless you, outside of the presence of the jury, the defense has come and said, listen, we now think this is why it's relevant and we want to revisit it. Okay?
I mean, we would like to get into it also in our opening statement. I don't know if we.
I know you would like to. I would like to be, 20 pounds lighter. However, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yes. Of these two witnesses on your list, just to make sure that none of the jurors know any of your defense witnesses. But again, we're doing this with the understanding that they're not going to testify. You're not going to discuss what their testimony would be unless you've asked me to revisit this, and I have told you, yes, this is now admissible.
And I also want to add to my argument. The state, back in December, they filed a motion in limine to get into a bunch of evidence about different gang wars and abuse in Jacksonville. And they said that was relevant to prove motive and intent as to Alicia Andrews, who's not in a gang, he's not even affiliated with a gang, according to their own witnesses and their own detectives. And that was somehow relevant to Alicia's state of mind. Something that has nothing to do with her, really has something to do with her co-defendants, and somehow that is relevant to her state of mind. But here, the state is arguing with an individual, why she was giving up her phone, why she may have been outside of a club with an individual, why she didn't call the police, and all these different things. If she can't talk about that, it just seems to me to be unfair.
Well, and again, that's why I asked you about the only way this comes in is if she testifies. Now, if she decides to testify, then we will have another discussion about this. And by then, I will have heard all of the state's evidence, and then I'll be able to again, consider whether or not any of this testimony would now be relevant.
Co-defendant, and that's what that case law, that Florida State Supreme Court case law cites to you. It doesn't matter how afraid or scared you may be of one of your co-defendants. In fact, that Cole case is a woman who was charged along with a male co-defendant of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Duress is never going to be an excuse if you're fearful of your own life to take another's life. And so that is the point. The jury shouldn't be able to hear any sort of issues that she does have with a co-defendant, because that defense is not available to her for first-degree premeditated murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree premeditated murder.
And I agree with what the state is saying as it relates to a duress defense and a duress instruction. We're not asking for duress instruction, and we're not putting this in for the purpose of proving a duress defense.
Well, then what in the world would it be relevant to? That's the thing I don't understand the relevancy then. Because if you're not arguing defense, what does it matter if her co-defendant committed domestic violence against her? So why is that relevant?
I'll proffer at least one fact in this case. So in this case, the state will put on evidence that Alicia Andrews gave Isaiah Chance, her cell phone, so that either he could conceal his identity or that she could help him commit the crime in this case. And the past incidents of domestic violence, I'll proffer to the court, is that situations where Alicia Andrews was forced to give her phone over to Isaiah Chance, was beat, was dragged, sometimes even sort of like kidnapped in his home for not giving up her phone and for texting other individuals on her phone, right? And so in this case, where the state is saying, hey, she gave up her phone willingly, she gave up her phone for the purpose of planning this, or helping to plan this murder, it's not the case. Her intent for doing that, her motive for doing that is completely different, right? And it's the past, the domestic violence and the past facts that I just proffered to the court that would shed light on why she's in a position where she feels that she has to give up her phone or can't leave and turn around and go another way because she's been abused by this individual in the past. And likely, if she doesn't comply with what he's saying, the same thing could happen to her in this situation.
Hey man, what it do, man? It's your boy Jay Jesus from the bottom of the map. Hey, Julio Foolio case, man. It's been going on, man. You know, I've been sitting back watching a little bit, and she trying to halfway snitch, man. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Julio Foolio, man. He was deleted last year, man, on his birthday, man. We got 4 suspects, and we got a female. The female, she going to court right now. They try to offer her 18 years, and she turned it down like a dummy. Like, why would you? Like, come on now. And this another thing. And before I go on, this need to go out to the women that's dealing with street niggas, man. Now, see, when you get into stuff with street niggas, and now you got to go to court, guess what? You the only one there by yourself. You ain't got your boyfriend, you ain't got your baby daddy, whoever, whatever nigga you messing with in the streets. You ain't got him now when you go to court. Now it's every man for himself. And now, as I keep watching her, it's like she don't know what to do. It's like she's sad, she mad, she want to go home. Then it's like, it's just that she don't know what to do. Then she pregnant on top of that. Then I'm pretty sure she got a public defender. You know what I'm saying? They trying to tell her what to say. And she ain't even got no real dude behind her, whether it's one of her uncles, or her daddy, a cousin, or a real street nigga that could tell her, look, it's best for you to take this plea. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll be your uncle right now. I'll be your uncle right now. Listen, it's best to take the plea for the 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know it's a long time. I know it's like, whoa, 20 years. Hey, it's better than a life sentence. It's better than 30 years. It's better than 40 years. It's better than a death penalty. So, in hindsight, when you look at the bigger picture, you need to take them 18 years. Because you're still young. You're still 20-something. You're still 20-something. You take 18 years, you'll get out. The max will be like 45. You'll get out around 40 years old or something like that, maybe your late 30s. You know what I'm saying? Because you might, good behavior, you might do 10. See, this another thing. This another thing about the 18. This another thing people don't know. When you go to prison, you come up for review every year. You come up for review every year. Oh, how did such and such do this year? Oh, well, he ain't been in no trouble. He ain't got no tickets. You know, tickets is write-ups in prison. It's a ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's like a write-up. You know what I'm saying? Like you get pulled over with a car, you get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't got no tickets. Well, I think they learn to they can let you out, but they can deny you too. So you might go get a review every year for 10 years, and they might deny you for 10 years straight. And then on the 11th year, they might let you out. Well, we're going to let you out the 11th year, and you got to do 7 years on probation. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can do it like that. So, I don't know why you turned down the 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Because even though this is what she trying to do, y'all. She trying to play victim like, oh, my boyfriend, he forced me to do this, and he told me if I wasn't going to do that, he was going to kill me. Y'all know how that shit go once shit hit the fan. I was forced. They ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that he was forced, that remorse shit. The judge already said that. If you better snitch it. If you gonna snitch, tell it all. Ain't no halfway snitching. You know what I'm saying? And she really got the right to snitch. She got the right, cause she's a female. I keep telling niggas, stop involving females when y'all be doing street shit. I don't care how gangster she say she is. I don't even care if she done been to prison before. I'm not involving no female whatsoever in no crime. But y'all niggas too hard-headed. Oh, this my baby mama. That don't mean shit when it come down to her life and your life. Y'all see that now with money. Females don't give a fuck about no nigga. Unless he got money, then if she got money, she really ain't finna give a fuck about him. Unless she really like him. That's the only way that you know if a female really like you. If she gives you some money. Other than that, she don't fuck with you like that. But that's hidden there. That's another case. But what I'm trying to say is start involving these females when y'all be doing street shit, bruh. Like for real, look at it like this. If these motherfucking detectives is breaking cold-blooded killers and serial killer down and making them snitch, what the fuck you think they finna do to a young girl that's about to have a kid that just jumped off the porch? What you think they finna do to her if you got motherfucking stone cold killers and robbers and shit and serial killers breaking down, crying and shit because the DA done broke their ass down into telling? What you think they gonna do to her little ass? Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta start thinking, man. All y'all street niggas out there, y'all gotta start thinking, man. Stop involving these females in this shit, bro. Because they gonna tell on you at the end of the day. And if I was her baby daddy or any other niggas, I would expect that. If me and the bitch get pulled over right now, and it's a gun in the car, and I don't claim it, and she don't claim it, and we both go to jail, I know in the back of my mind, she gonna say it's mine. I know that. So I'm not finna even involve her in that shit. Who gun it? This my gun. This my, it ain't even hers. You might as well take the charge. Now you got a small little percentage of females that's gonna ride or die. Fuck it, I take 20 years for my nigga, I take 30 years. But 99.9% is gonna tell on you, bro. If it comes to, you go home today, you tell on him, they gonna do it. So I don't know what she trying to hold back or none of that shit, man. Hey, baby girl, hey, fuck them. You gotta save yourself at this time. I'm pretty sure they finna say, they gonna try to save themselves. They gonna try to save themselves too, baby girl. So 18 years, you should have took that. I ain't even gonna lie. Because of the stint of the case, it's a high profile case. So they gonna make an example out of y'all ass. This ain't just no regular state case. Nah, this a federal case. Y'all went across state lines. I mean, not y'all didn't go across state line. Y'all use interstate commerce. That's a federal charge. That means they got on the interstate after they did a violent crime. And they used the internet. They use the internet and they use the interstate. That's what made it federal. And that's another thing y'all street niggas, y'all young street niggas need to learn. Y'all need to learn the rules of the street shit, man. Y'all need to know, okay, boom, if I do something and get on it on the highway, that's a federal case. I don't anything plane, interstate, internet. That's federal charge. You use any of them three doing a crime, that could turn into a federal case. So y'all need to learn the rules, man. Damn, I can't get caught with another firearm. If I do a firearm by felony, I can get 5 years for that shit. Or I can. It depends on how much shit I done did. I can get hit with a career criminal charge. You know what I'm saying? Or if I get a whole lot of misdemeanor, it could turn into a felony charge. Like y'all gotta know what y'all get into. Y'all need to know if I do this, I'm looking at this time. You can rob somebody in broad daylight and get a couple years for it. I mean, yeah, you can go kick in the motherfucking door in the broad daylight and get a couple years for it. But kicking somebody's door after 12 o'clock, that's midnight burglary. You can get 30 years for that. Just because it's nighttime after 12. That's the difference. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain little things that'll go from 5 years to goddamn life, depending on certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs somebody, she ain't got nobody around her that's real, that's gonna tell her, look, baby girl, you need to take this plea. Like, you know what I'm saying? This what this whole video about, it's really her, really. Like, she need to take a plea. She ain't got nobody around her. Look at everybody gone. She probably, her boyfriend probably was taking care of her, because he a rapper, he got some little bit of money. He probably taking care of her. He gone. Now who she got? Nobody. Probably ain't got no daddy. Nobody to tell her, hey, baby, you need to take these 18 years. Because for real, if you don't take these 18 years, it's over for your ass. I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna stick it to your ass, too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man. Foolio, case going on. The female, she in court right now. She turned down 18 years. They making her either, she trying to snitch a little bit, but they tell her you either need to snitch all the way or don't snitch at all. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think she need to do. Would y'all take the 18 years or not? Let me know. Put it in the comment section. Y'all already know the motto. Hey, take care of the motherfucking kids. Get some money. All the way, y'all stay strapped out here. Play defense, not offense, man. Critical thinking. Think before you do something, man. I'm gone.